See, the seed was planted way back when we were inanimate. The particles of the universe got heated, expanded, and then bam, it went in the Big Bang, increasing the randomness called entropy, entering an age of breeding and planning. Its most prized possession was a rock in the darkness, and it floated about until it got locked in the crosses of gravity from a star which gave it light and the vitamins for life. Then all was lit, raising gases to heights where the star's rays combined with elements like nitrogen, forming atmospheres to make the sky rain hydrogen, which cooled the rock and lava, letting microbes go. And it just so happened light was food, allowing the growth. Strange chemical they possessed. Chlorophyll would get mixed, bonds broken and bonds formed, transforming to necessary nourishment, flourishing, releasing oxygen, making alternate life forms possible. The forms then altered their posture till one would rise with the mind to explore skies and combine observation to model clay to constellations. The computations involved to solve how their rotations aligned with the ocean's waves in a way the seasons changed and became amazing. Magic mathematical correlations, exploring places and studying more to form equations, realizing the power to power entire nations by harnessing fossils made at the start of the Earth's creation. It's funny how the same things existed when all was dormant. The same laws, resources responsible for the forces propelling a rocket engine to outer space and beyond. It was Von Braun who saw how these formulas would be formed. It was something some would consider sorcery. Never dreamed that a dream to leave the surface of Earth would ever be, but it was. And it was mapping the math that made it possible. Newton creating calculus after that apple dropped on him. Einstein, Niels Bohr, and Schrodinger needed more. They started to study atomic phenomena and cores of atoms until the mathematic parameters were born, which birthed the mathematical logic that make the phones that we use on daily basis. The global position traces equations made when Einstein found time to be latent. It's crazy, but the math never lies, and continuation of calculations say this is the start within the races to master the universe, transverse in infinite space, researching all of the ways we could leave if ever the day comes where Earth is no longer suited for life. No one can stay, and we travel the galaxy in those space stations we made. We study for everyone. We study so we can save every human life. That's why it's respect within every page. Yeah. Forever bonding the universe in its ways. I holler hood scholars every minute of every day. To master the acrobatics of NASA, the mathematical capital. Who will take on a task of asteroids in the path? Who's calculating the math? Who's detonating the blast? Harness the wrath and the code, control the elements now. Who asking what it is for? Why is it supreme on this earth? Cause it's the eloquent language by which this universe is written. Every force will fit in one of the laws of physics. Even your thoughts are in it. That's right. Spiritual matters have an equation in which it obeys, behaves by the digits and changes within it. The way that you're living is major to business. Campaigners will pay major figures for the statistics. Yeah, because it's all math. From energy Big Bang's hurl, he who masters mathematics masters the world.